Take 9. I'm cowboy.
I'm lady.
Wait. No, I'm lady.
Such a bad joke. Why
He's
did we did so awful. Hello everyone. My name is Chris.
You're the happy cowboy.
The happy cowboy.
Yeah.
I try to be all kinds of other intimidating cowboys, but
You're just the happy one.
none of them stuck.
Nobody took you seriously. Hi. Wait, no. I'm Lady, also known as Chelle, or I'm Chelle, also known as Lady. We'll go with that.
So we wanted to record a little thing to say a little bit of an extra thanks. I know that we've made posts on the face page and people were appreciative, and we've said some things, but wanted to do it in a little bit different format so that we could bring some new content to you as well to show what you all have contributed to the event. The event that we're talking about is our once a year post-Wasteland Decompression extravaganza. It's our last event of the year before all of the people in the Northwest go into hibernation. We've been doing this event since 2014, 2015-ish. I think 2015.
I think it's 2015.
2015.
I think we agree.
I don't know. Long time.
Yeah, prove us wrong.
But we had in 2020, we had to put a pause. I don't know what happened.
That's weird. I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like
Memory is fuzzy.
Something changed in 2020 that put a squash on the party times.
So 2019 was our last decompression.
That's correct.
And so it was a little bit of kind of getting back into the groove.
And a little like coming home again.
Yeah. So tell us, what did we have at Decompression this year?
Gosh, there were so many moving parts of awesomeness. We had vendors. Some of them had been at previous decompressions. Some of them were new, which was great. And we don't charge anything to vend at our events. We just really enjoy connecting cool, creative people with other interesting, creative people.
Yeah, and surprisingly, we almost ran out of space for vendors.
I noticed that.
And that was with a few people dropping out. So interest in that. And it's not all vending like for money. There were some people doing bartering only and a mix of those things and all kinds of different stuff as well.
Yeah.
And anyways.
I noticed there were people even like, picnic style on the other side of the hallway, setting up their
just with their own backpacks
with their
stuff.
wares and the blanket spread out.
That's awesome.
No, it was so great, and I'm really excited to. Yeah, we had several new vendors that I hope will come back and vend for us again.
Yeah, I hope so, because one of the things that we had intended to do, both of it, we talked about this before the event, is that we're going to dedicate some time. And we're going to walk around and visit each of the vendors.
And shake their hand.
Shake their hand, maybe buy something from everybody or trade with everybody. Do something to be personally involved, and we did none of that.
We were terrible people. It went by, the whole night went by so quick, and there was so
really
many
did.
people I kept saying, I'd walk by and, I got to get back and say hi, and then it would be another thing.
What else was at the event besides vendors?
Well, we had the awesome folks from the Great Northern Tribe were back, brought their barter crafts table back, which is always super fun.
Yeah, that was a hit.
And I'm also a terrible person for not going over there with the lovely Ruin and playing some craps. I will let her spank me thoroughly later. Let's see. And then we had the stellar crew from the F-Bombs back. Katie Main and Thomas and Yeska and Levi and Cynthia and the Faux Bar and the Food Bar. We debuted a non-alcoholic bar for the first time, as well as the adult beverage bar.
I hope there's some pictures and video that people got, because I don't think I got anything. But the bar, the whole room that the bar was in, both the bars were in, looked fantastic.
It looks glorious.
They nailed it. Well
It
done.
looks
Well
glorious.
done.
And then we had all the DJs. We had Zach from Dead Animal Assembly Plant DJ'd for us for the first time.
Doesn't he go by like DJ
Death.
Dead?
Death. Dead.
We
Oh,
we
now
know
we're
we
just-
should know this.
We're not the cool kids anymore. And Nick Zero
Yeah,
from Great Northern Tribe also.
yeah.
And then you also made your decompression debut.
I did.
In the
Yep,
cage?
twice.
Twice?
I did
Okay,
the low volume stuff at the beginning and kind of ramped it up, and then handed it off to Zero, who really got things rolling, and then did the opposite at the end and wound it down.
After Dustin.
Yes.
Because Dustin was after DJ Dead. Dustin Christ from Legio.
Mm-hmm.
So my most favorite thing about Decompression is that it is such a collaborative event, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like so many different tribes across the Northwest, like all come together, you know, and that kind of segues into the collaborative part kind of segues into the fundraising.
So the whole thing was super last minute. Planning kind of started behind the scenes during Wasteland or right after Wasteland,
Yes.
basically. But
Looking at you.
even at that, it doesn't give
Yeah.
give it a ton of time
Yeah.
to pull everything together.
Several of our sneaky, amazing friends behind the scene
Got the ball rolling.
got the ball rolling, and
Yeah, totally. And without that, I don't think we would have done it this year.
No,
So that's
no.
you know who you are. Thank you. And the people who donated to the fundraiser
and in person at the
and
event.
in person, all the tips, all of that goes into paying for the event and paying it forward to whatever the next event is, whether it's supplies or location or whatever. We don't make a dime on this. In fact, we're
Yeah.
always a little bit out of pocket, just like anybody else who donates to these things.
But it's always transparent about exactly, dollar for dollar, where your donations are going and what our costs are behind the scenes, because I think that's important.
It is, and it's a point that it may sound weird us pointing it out like that, but we've seen hinky behavior with
fundraising,
with Kickstarters, Indiegogos, things like that. Like, and we just are so careful to make sure that everyone understands that we don't play those games.
Yeah, this is just the fun for us. We're not.
So what else was at the event?
We had Chaz Gold, one of our amazing decompression photographers, back, and took pictures at a kind of a staged backdrop that we built of the Forlorn Hope saloon walls. And Chaz was awesome enough to share those photos with all of us at no cost, and they're linked in the group now, so
Yeah.
everybody can grab their copies, and everybody looks so great. You're all so pretty.
What you mentioned that your favorite thing about Decompression is the collaboration. So, but what was your favorite moment of the night?
Gosh, my favorite moment of the night. I don't know that I could pin it down to one moment. It was just this general sense of everywhere that I walked, I was surrounded by all these great people from our our weird little dirt family. I'm gonna get all stupid and emotional, but we've missed y'all so much, and everywhere we looked all night, there were smiling, shiny, happy faces, right? I
Oh
mean,
yeah, yeah.
so I just
I felt bad that I didn't get a chance to stop and talk to everyone that I wanted to talk to.
no, I didn't either. I
Not
just
even not even remotely close.
mm-mm.
I talked to a few people that I hadn't really spent a lot of time talking to over the years, and that was like the really special moments. But I needed 100 more of those, right?
Oh, and 12 more hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am eating slug jerky. Is this made with real slugs?
Yes.
Made with real slugs.
Why does everyone keep asking me that?
It's really good, but it doesn't. Not bad. It tastes like beef jerky.
And I have to mention also our amazing co-hosts, Katie Main and Slugbug and Shine, Massey. It's been kind of a tough year for me, and I don't think I just I wouldn't have been able to pull it off without your love and hard work and support behind the scenes.
Next, what are we doing next? We do have some thoughts about doing some more. This was both exhausting and invigorating, I think, and so we do have some plans for picking up steam, for 2023. God damn, we're getting old.
It's sad. Starting to fossilize. Oh no.
No. Do you need a moment?
I might need mouth to mouth.
So for future plans, we do have some plans for, or at least ideas. Well, I say most of the things that we're thinking about, we have ideas of, bringing back some things that we used to do. And
Yes, now that it's safer to start gathering together again.
And just not necessarily to the scale of Decompression or a camping event or anything like that, although those things are fun. But, people really missed the like the gaming nights and the movie nights and the
Build, Barter, Destroy.
Build, Barter, Destroy. And I know, Odd does the Stitch and Bitch, and what's his name? Did the auction? I don't remember who did that. But anyways, just things like that. I guess that's the other point, is like, it doesn't have to be us doing these things.
Absolutely.
Right? Come up with an idea, make it happen.
Anybody is welcome to plan a thing, invite the group, put it up on the event schedule in the Facebook group.
And if you want help organizing, just talk to us, and we'll do what we can to help, or at least connect people. That's one thing we can do, is connect people together, even if we aren't the right people for whatever task it is.
Yeah, it was nice. I think, gosh, we invited so many people from so many different parts of the country that came all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
That always still blows me away.
Yeah, as far away as Idaho.
Well, and then I thought there was a couple of people from BC there again.
Was there
this year.
from Canada this year? That's awesome.
So
And I saw at least one post from somebody who had said that it was his first time doing any kind of Wasteland event, period, not just Wasteland itself, but any kind of themed event, and had a wonderful time.
I'm so glad.
So
we just want everybody to, feel welcome, have a good time, have fun.
Yeah.
Dance badly. I don't know, whatever.
We do
your thing.
We do have the corner nailed on dancing badly. And I think that about wraps it up. Is there anything else that we want to?
just more shenanigans to come in the future. And thanks to everybody for making this happen. Hope you had a damn good time, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
I feel like we're forgetting somebody from the party.
Well, that's why I didn't want to go into names.
We had vendors, barter area.
There were
Talked about
snacks.
Great Northern Tribe.
Did we talk about
either?
Did we talk about the snacks?
We didn't talk about that. Fucking brisket was amazing.
Yeah, who
Is
brought
that
the brisket?
Oh, it was Shine and Thomas.
That
The
was
day
really good.
like the day before smoked a giant freaking brisket to
That
bring
was the
us.
only food I had all day.
It was the only food I had all day too, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can we work this part in? So
Work the brisket in?
acknowledge the brisket. And then the brisket had friends.
Brisket.
Brisket. Oh wait, there were tiny little dinner rolls
What?
that were masquerading. No, they were tiny little sandwiches that were masquerading as dinner rolls.
I didn't
And I
get
know
any.
this because somebody went to get a dinner roll, and they started eating it, and they're like, "This isn't a
This
dinner
has
roll.
got meat in
This
it.
is this is a tiny sandwich." So,
Huh. Yeah,
oh
no.
wait, and one of our new vendors made fudge.
I didn't get that either.
What? It was delicious. It was also delicious.
Damn it.
Yeah. So, thanks for the memories.
Um
Boop boop be doop.